I think you've seen in the past, I think there's been a real sea change in the United States government, and I'm very proud to have been a very small part of that. But I think under President Trump, and it's not just President Trump, I think people in China and Hong Kong realize this. It's really, I think the American people are becoming awakened, and I think that the U.S. government's now becoming awakened to the fact that the CCP has not been a good partner. The CCP has not been, they have lied to the people of Hong Kong, right? They're lying to the people in Taiwan. They're lying to the people in Southeast Asia. They're lying to the people in Australia, right? Their activities behind the dark of night of what they're doing is not what they purported to be, and not being a good partner. It's not what the Chinese government has been in the past, right? You know, China's got tremendous potential. As I say, it's got the greatest people in the world, right? But here you're seeing where just the lies, misrepresentations, and now what I think you're seeing doing is they're going in and actually taking people in a power struggle, and those people are disappearing. I think you're going to see the American people, right? The American people who have always had a deep love for the Chinese people. Remember, we were allies in World War II, right? Yes. And I know so many stories from my father's generation, people I knew of people that went to India and flew over the Himalayas to send relief to China, General Stilwell in the army that fought in Burma to keep the China road open. You know, all the guys, and that story is becoming better and better known of the Chinese people working as great allies in World War II. And I think that people know that the Chinese people and the American people have been allies, but what's going on now, completely illegal, is just not acceptable. And I think you're seeing that I think you're going to see the American people stand with the Chinese people, and particularly people in Hong Kong, that I don't think they're going to tolerate this going on. I think the one thing that people have to force, the little guy has to force, is the media companies and the big banks and the corporations who are all trying to play footsie. What they're trying to do is accommodate the CCP. One of the biggest problems we have in the West is the giant corporations, the big banks, and the media companies are afraid. And you see Google and Facebook, they're all afraid of the CCP. And they're afraid because they don't think they want to make money, right? And so they're afraid of saying that this is wrong and this is not right. I believe you're seeing that this is changing every day. And I think it's going to have massive implications.